out with us here on TV 18. This segment is brought to you by the YMCA Snow Mountain Ranch. Go check them out for some fun activities for the whole family. So Jane Tollett is joining me. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Emily.
District 1 County Commissioner. Tell me about yourself. Welcome to our couch. You've not been here before. How long have you been in the Valley?
We've lived here 9 years.
Okay, you and your husband?
And till recently, our daughter, who's in college now.
Okay, cool.
We moved here 9 years ago from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, that's a big difference.
It's a great difference. We loved Cincinnati. Was a great place to live. We were there 30 years, raised the kids there, and had careers. And then we retired. My husband said, let's do something really different.
Right.
And here we are.
Very cool. And what do you like to do? Winter or summer? What's your favorite here?
They're both great. I'm always so sad when the ski resort closes, and I keep driving by and seeing all the beautiful snow.
Yeah.
But we love to ski, and I do alpine and cross country, and
very good.
We've got pets, and like to hike, and some friends, and a few other activities.
Cool. We've gotten some great snow lately. Where do you like to cross country?
The backyard. We share. A backyard is easy. I can go with the dogs, and as long as they're not stepping on my skis, we're okay.
That's awesome. I live close to Granby Ranch area, and so backyard is where my dog and I go as well. So it's always nice to have that, and several people do in this county. So. And
I love the ski resort. I'm a volunteer host there.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Just skied work this past Sunday, and some of the best conditions this winter are there right now.
I know. I was just on vacation and came back to a bunch of snow and was like, yep, it's still spring, and that's what happens here. And cool. Do you hike throughout the county? Favorite parts to hike in the summertime?
For some reason, I love the hut hike because you get to hike up to the hut. You're above tree line, and you're hiking next to the creeks. And I've also hiked out there at Bonfields.
Across from the resort.
There's some great hikes past there. And
very nice.
Oh gosh, we went up to some of the water roads there past Devil's Thumb. Just all great hikes. Anything that's dog approved.
Yes, agreed.
It's got to be dog approved.
It's nice to find those. What did you do in your past life? Tell me about your career, your profession.
Professions?
Yes.
I started out doing in management at Procter & Gamble and moved into environmental and safety engineering. And that was great. Worked in our paper division, lots of big dirty equipment. And enjoyed working with product development. Also doing some personnel safety and fire safety.
Wow, so a wide spectrum of things.
Wide spectrum of things. And then we retired, came here, and I worked for Grand County Water Information Network for 7 years, ending as executive director doing environmental science.
Oh, very cool.
Similar but different. Did a lot of water monitoring on the lakes and the rivers.
Yeah, so very passionate about that. Something that you enjoy and are very knowledgeable about for sure. So, sorry, I don't understand what he's telling me, and I totally just
water engineer, because that was Jane's.
Right.
Environmental.
Did you go to school for that?
Environmental. Right. Okay. Sorry.
My undergrad was Michigan State, and then for chemical engineering, and then I got a master's nighttime at University of Cincinnati. Had just gotten married. Started graduate school, bought a new house, and my husband said, we can't do any rehab until you finished your master's.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So water, definitely, environmental science, all that. So it's nice to be in Colorado because I feel like that's a big thing here, big focus here as well. Would you say
I grew up in Michigan, and I remember growing up in the 60s, and that was when the Mercury Warning started coming out. And suddenly, lakes we had been sailing on and swimming in for years, you're getting mercury warnings. Don't eat the fish. Because my grandfather was a fisherman and used to come and visit us. We'd fish. And that was pretty eye-opening. And then the Clean Water Act was passed, and those were also the years where the Cuyahoga River burned, and all those stories were out there. And the lakes didn't look good. And 20, 30 years later, you started to really see a difference. Once cities started putting in secondary and tertiary treatment, it really made a difference. The Clean Water Act cleaned up a lot of environmental issues. So seeing that impact made me understand the difference that could be made. You don't have to take pollution for granted.
Okay. Have you seen, do you know how much history about our lakes here do you know, and have you done research on and to understand what that impacted here in Grand County?
We did a lot of research on it. Grand County Water Information Network, GC-WIN, was based in Grand Lake.
Okay.
Partly because the town was generous and donated office space, and partly because it was central to the community and a lot of the issues we were working. But we got pretty familiar with the history of the Colorado Big Thompson Project, which is fascinating.
Okay.
And it is a way of getting all that water to the Front Range. People need it. There's a lot of, our food is grown on the Front Range. Most of the water goes for agriculture. We also learned a lot of the history because we did tons of boat tours, and we developed a lot of educational programs for children in the whole Grand County school system, so they would learn more about where their water came from, where it went, and what the issues were. When I left, we had education programs either we were leading or contributing to in, I think, 2nd, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 10th grade.
Wow.
600 to 700 kids a year ran through the water programs. Just as a way of getting a little more science and hands-on.
Totally.
Get them out, get them dirty, get them wet, safely, of course.
What's in your backyard, and very interesting.
Some kids had never seen the river before, had never been in it, gone in it. So we got kids waders. And that's always a high point.
Yeah,
when they all go charging
about it, so
the
it's
river.
Definitely very cool, very cool. And were you hands-on with that? Did you get to do all of that kind of stuff with the kids and went out and kind of was part of that education?
You've got to get in there and get dirty and wet and pick up the rocks and look for bugs and know everything.
Very cool.
And we had some awesome volunteers. We would write over 100 thank you notes every year.
Wow.
We had so many people helping us.
Awesome.
Still do.
Yeah.
Still do. They are continuing on these programs.
Very cool. Very cool. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and there's going to be more why you believe certain things and why you're pushing for a couple of different things with county commissioners. So again, Jane Tollett, District 1 County Commissioner here on TV 18. We'll be back.